and then it was
Yeah,
like
and then
5
just
base versus 5 base or something.
oops.
Well, as we jump into this game, let me introduce myself. I am Cold StarCraft, or Cold SC. I'm a caster with the Team G Cyber Gaming, and doing as much NSL as I possibly can. And yeah, if you guys enjoy this, I've got a Twitter and a Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I will spam that later, but I will let Sprawl introduce himself.
Yeah, well, you just said my name, so you introduced me a little bit.
Whoops.
I'm Sprawl, and I'm just, yeah, I'm just part of the Lower Mainland esports little, I don't know what to
Community.
call it. Yeah, community. That's what, I was looking for something a little bit more inspiring, but community, that works, that works. But yeah, let's just jump into this game. It will be envyFlatLine. He is our Texas Protoss, spawning in the top right as our yellow player, and then in the bottom right we have his opponent, Oblivions, which is the Arizona Pink Protoss.
Oblivion led to one of my favorite games, and Skyrim. I was actually blanking on the name for a second. I was like, oh shit. what, what was my favorite games? That was embarrassing. Both these players dropping their pylon in very similar positions. That's not really evident of anything, but just interesting to me at least. But being the Protoss player playing on this map, Protoss is such a rock paper scissors kind of matchup. What kind of builds would you expect is possible on this map? Is it not?
Well, to be honest with you, since I've been watching the GSL, like MC versus Genius, I've kind of bitten my tongue every time I thought that it was just going to be one basis Protoss now, because in the higher levels it is going to the early fast expands, and you're just trying to hold with sentries, that kind of thing, and immortals, of course. But yeah, I don't really know what to expect here. We do see similar gas timings from both players. Yeah, nothing too evident of what they're going to be playing into this at this point.
I do like that neither player scouted base. That's not possible to enemy spawn in. We should see that happen
Go
occasionally.
players.
But both, yeah, good job, guys. Both of them going in the correct direction. Cybernetics core identical for both players, so this mirror matchup is pretty much identical. There's a gateway going down. Now, there we go. There's a bit of a difference. There's actually a second gas for Oblivions, and instead Flatline going for that gateway and not getting the second gas. So that's our first deviation. Oh, there's the second gas.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a delayed second gas just because he did go for that gateway first. It looks like Flatline's going to go into that early stalker pressure, getting 3 stalkers out from those 2 gateways early, whereas Oblivions is just going for 1 gate into, I'm not certain yet, but he does have a second gas, so I'm expecting some sort of robo. He could do some sort of just 3 gate with lots of sentries, but I'm not feeling it really. I'm not feeling it. He does have a second gate going down right now, actually, so I don't know if that's just late and he wants to do that early stalker pressure. I'm not too certain.
Yeah, neither of these players kind of tipping their hand quite yet, although it's still pretty early. I love this watchtower. As you can see right now, Flatline has a view of every single... Well, actually, that's not true. You can skirt around the outside. But it does show you a very good view of all 4 paths in the middle area, so that watchtower can be very little. And Flatline is actually... Oh, sorry, that is his probe. For some reason, I was thinking that was probe for a second there, but both these players, we do see Robotics Bay going right down right now for Oblivion, so looks like he's going to have, do you think he's going to add a gate or expand behind us? There we go, just adding a gate.
Yeah, add another gate. So this can actually still go into an expansion 3-gate robo, depending on how you play it out, and it's actually a really safe way to expand just because you do get those immortals, and if they do go with some all-in-one base push, if you outnumber their immortals and they haven't just gone tons of zealots kind of thing, if they have a high number of stalkers, you can hold very easily, especially with good force fields, that kind of thing. But yeah, we will see Warp Gate finish here for Oblivion, and I guess it's just going to be a 3-gate out of Flatline.
Now, something to note, right before this attack started, there was a Corona boost on one of the Warp Gates to get one of the units out, and then he turned it into a Warp Gate, and it turned into a Warp Gate faster.
Yeah.
I swear that just happened.
No, that, yeah, that...
I didn't
that
know that.
works.
It's bizarre. Looks like it's getting ready though for this 3-gate pressure. Looks like running his probe up first to kind of get vision.
Oh, and no force field. I think this just could be game over. There is an immortal that's about halfway done, but that is the force field you want to land. Oh, I do not see how Oblivion can get out of this position. There's that pylon there. He's going to start warping in. If he can get this Immortal out, no, I don't even think so. Yeah, it is GG.
Even if he got that Immortal out, just so many Stalkers, they could have easily focused it down and probably not even lost anything. So, yeah, no force field on that ramp, allowing him to just shoot up there with all those Stalkers.
And then you see in the NSO check. I guess I can't say that on stream, but Oblivion is not very happy with the way that went. Yeah, that force field. If he would have landed that, like, he's in a great position with that robo facility. But yeah, just looking away for that split second, those stalkers sprint up, and just like that, game's over.
Yeah, the Immortal was pretty close. One force field, possibly two, and that Immortal could have been out at the top of the ramp there helping out his Stalker buddies. Immortal's doing huge damage to Stalkers, but I'm sure everybody knows that. But looks like we will take a quick break and jump into the next game, hopefully as quick as possible. I think our stream is going pretty good right now, so as long as it's staying stable, we'll jump into the next game as soon as possible.
Sounds good.